bright, flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose like dip, dip and swing. Dip, dip and swing her back, flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. Dip, dip and swing her back, flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. My paddle swings right, flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. Dip, dip and swing. These guys.
Hello, good to see you.
We got Xander and Max. Bairds versus Budnicks. Doing a trip with these boys here, and we're gonna get into some whitewater, hopefully some pickerel too, and hopefully we win the competition. 'Cause I hear they're pretty good. Day we got out here. We are on Wabash Kesh Lake, and we are just embarking on a 4-day 40-kilometer whitewater fishing adventure here with my brother Jim and his dog North, Xander and Max Budnick. And really cool to meet up with these guys. The first paddle trip that I've ever done with them, and I'm really looking forward to it. Should be fun. Looks like we got some nice weather forecasted. Looks like the water levels are probably pretty good. You know, not too high, not too low. It's a fun run, beautiful stretch of river, but can also be pretty intense. So you got to be really careful to not get into trouble. So we'll have to stay cautious, but hopefully we all come out this safely on the other end.
Oh yeah, good size. Woo! Woo!
Nice.
Oh, it's a bass. It's a very large bass.
Smallmouth. Nice. Well done.
Thanks.
Really beautiful through here, eh? Beautiful little creek coming in here. It's approaching the dam. Dam ahead, keep away. Barrage en avant, ne pas approcher. It's a concrete spillover, and when the water level's low, it only spills over in one section. So the concrete's like eroded there a bit, and that's exactly where you need to hit that makes it tongue. It's not a low head dam, those are the really dangerous ones. However, it's pretty dangerous, so we got to be careful. So we're just gonna pull up here on the right, and it's a very short but a little treacherous portage around. I have run it before with Jim, but you know, probably not gonna do that today. Maybe he'll do that, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it today.
Well, I've decided that I'm going to run the dam. I think I'm going to make it. I see a nice V.
first rapid of the trip. Jim bombed the dam. The rest of us elected not to. First run of the year probably was a smart move. Realizing our campsite is actually basically right here. And I was thinking it was down another rapid, but it looks like it's right here. If we don't camp here, then today we gotta run this canyon that's coming up. It's a 100-foot canyon, about 1 kilometer long, and there's an intense rapid in it. Will we run it? I don't know. It would be nice to have a bit more of a warm-up in before undertaking it, to be honest with you. There's something about a canyon that's 1 kilometer long that has the biggest danger right at the top that's a lot more concerning, because if you dump there, you got to swim potentially for about 1 kilometer. So we're thinking we'll camp here and then have like a nice full day tomorrow to paddle this canyon.
It looks like I can beach up on some rocks right here. Getting to camp.
Us checking out this campsite.
Oh man, I love camping.
Beautiful, man. Oh yeah. Couple really nice tent spots here. Really nice one there. Another nice one over there. So. And will give us a good chance to have a nice look at the rapid here. What do you think, buddy? Home for the night?
It's awesome, man. This is so pretty. You know how much I love to do camping. This spot is like magical.
This is why knowing how to paddle rapids is good, eh?
Yeah, this is hard to access.
Yeah.
Nobody camps here.
We were just talking earlier about how when you learn how to paddle a bit of whitewater, it gets you to access really remote spots that aren't used. Very pretty, good fishing, and some really nice solitude. So, and we already are at a spot like that right now. Just up there, there's a big lake with cottages all over it. Now we feel like we're in the wilderness, so it's pretty cool.
Whew. So nice to be here.
What kind of tent's that?
Z-Packs duplex, very light. Love it.
Jim and I are using an MSR.
Yeah, it's got carbon fiber poles. Great system to set up. A little bit different the way it works, but great fly. Super waterproof. That's what I like too.
Right. Look at that, Max. What do you got going here?
It's a bug net. It's actually my wife's. I got it for her birthday a few years ago, but it was the smartest thing I ever did when traveling with my wife. It opened up a whole season for us.
Amazing,
So,
yeah, because you can just, it's like a bastion in there away from the bugs.
Yeah, Sandy D house.
So you got that for your wife for her birthday?
I did.
So that's like a present for you, kind of? That's like when I got my wife a sword.
Did you?
No.
No, she actually wanted this.
Nice.
And now I use it from time to time. It's actually, I can use it like 3 times. So.
Cool. Yeah, it looks sweet. North. Tastes like peppermint.
again to
Good boy.
Good boy.
not quite.
They just have it down to like a science, I guess.
In the same conditions we have, maybe. I think so. Yeah. Free for.
Today for dinner, I am having freeze-dried lasagna. So Ready-Wise, never had this brand before. Picked it up at Canadian Tire of all places. I don't know, you know, we'll see. Freeze-dried lasagna. This is a space food right here. Let's see what it says. This is more than just a delicious dish. It is an entertaining experience.
Whoa.
That's what it looks like. We'll see. We'll pour 2 cups of water in it. Apocalypse food. 2 cups. 1, 2. And a splash for good luck. Just pick up your local pine stick anywhere. Hopefully there's not too much squirrel piss on it. That one looks not pissed up. Is that a good stir? Uh-oh, it broke in there. Seal that up and wait for 15 minutes.
You take the top off? Yeah. The tail?
Not bad, but honestly, it's not as good as other ones I had. I think I prefer the Mountain House. This one looks heartier, like there's more food in it, but I think the Mountain House one is actually tastier. Doing all this hard work out here, sometimes it's nice to just have a super easy meal.
What's that? It's like being dead.
Oh, what a good boy. Really nice day today. Easy pace, a little bit of a rapid, but a little anxiety about tomorrow because we got that canyon coming up, and it's quite challenging. It's something that all of us would like to run, but the chances of tipping swimming the canyon are pretty high. But right now, just gorgeous, gorgeous night and a really nice campsite. Just really enjoying my time here. Has made me some pancakes, like the kind brother he is. Hopefully they're not poisoned.
Homemade maple syrup.
Thank you.
Okay.
These actually are for North. Just kidding, North. Oh, we'll give you a piece.
How much flat water is there between there?
before the canyon?
Yeah.
Almost none.
The problem with the canyon is that the hard part is right at the beginning.
You try to miss the hard part, but it pushes you there.
Pretty nice morning thus far. Leisurely pace. We don't have to make a ton of distance. Enjoyed the really nice sunrise glistening off the river. Jim had already whipped up some pancakes, so ate those for breakfast, had a coffee, shared a few stories, and were almost carried away by the bugs. That was the downside. Quite a few mosquitoes and blackflies here today. We're gonna make it maybe about 10 kilometers or so today, nothing crazy, but it is not an easy day. There's some pretty intense rapids we have to contend with, starting with one right beside our campsite, and then the next one is about 1 kilometer long. It's about 100-foot tall canyon, so pretty intimidating with the dangerous feature right at the top. We might run it, we might portage a section and then try to run the base of it. We're not sure, but just going to pack up and load the canoes, get things tied down and secured, and cast off into this river. Pretty good run here. It looks like about a class 2. It's a little spiny at points, like as in there's some boulders and rocks. Right up at the top here, you can't see it, but there's a ledge of boulders that could pin you if you hit them. So water has so much power and force that the ones that look easier can get you into trouble. When you get turned the wrong way and your canoe's pushed against something, you can't really fight that current. So you always got to be on your toes and be careful. It should be a freaking awesome day. So hopefully everyone stays safe and we have a fun ride here and enjoy the day, and you know, maybe even get into some fish when we get a chance. So looking forward to it.
Go have a closer look for sure.
Canyon side here to scout this a little better, but the challenge is it's really tough to scout because it's literally up the side of a canyon. Here it doesn't look bad, like you would just try to stay left. But from what I remember, when you get down there, you're kind of left, and then it really just pushes you right into these two holes.
Just to the left of the hole, and then get right a bit. You see where
you mean the kind of tongue?
Yeah, the tongue, but then I would try to get right because I'd be worried that if I hit that curling wave, I'd dump right. Try not to hit this curling wave here.
It's hard because it's like if you back paddle too much, you're just going too slow.
Yeah, it's a pretty gnarly rapid, man, you know, because of the canyon, and it just goes and goes. So probably about 1 kilometer right to the end, I'd say, eh?
Yeah. And how are those rapids right underneath the bridge? They look pretty mild.
Yeah, they're okay. I think you come in thinking like, oh, I'm gonna stay left, and it just starts taking you over there, and it wants you to just crash these waves. So start a little right and just like hard left.
The canyon part's going to be the most difficult, so if we spill there, there's at least this catch basin, this eddy here, that can collect our stuff and have a place for us to recoup and bail out so we can run the rest.
Well, Jim has decided to run it, and we're all getting in position.
Nice! That was awesome! Oh, we made it! Whoa!
Whoa, buddy!
I'm excited, pretty confident that I'll succeed, fail, or die trying. Enjoy the show. I'm good. That's still fun.
Safe to say I'm fairly nervous.
Here comes Scud.
Kayak paddle's fun. Holy balls, eh? Good for you. That must have been an intense rescue, bro. You got some balls though, man. I'll tell you that.
It's fun. I'm like happy to have done it to pop my cherry like that.
I've spun around, eh?
Did you?
I stayed a little too far left and I just hit this rock and it just eddied me out.
I thought I was anticipating it, but then when I went into like the ditch,
yeah,
just like it was just more already under, and it's just like boom, it just whacked me.
Good job.
Ah, yes.
That's awesome. Yes. Nice. Oh, Jesus. High five, buddy. High five.
Well, quite the eventful stretch of river. Spectacular canyon. What a freaking adventure. Everybody took a run. Anyone could have dumped there. It really doesn't matter who you are. It was a challenging piece of water. And you gotta have a lot of balls to run it, because when you dump there, you're, you know, washing quite a ways in torrential rapids, potentially down for about 1 kilometer. So now we got some flat water through this majestic trout lake. Hopefully get a fish in the pan. This is normally where we end up on day one, and so I'm really glad we camped where we did last night and took the time to be able to film and do everything yesterday. So the bottom of the canyon, quite a ways and way up the bank, is a smashed apart canoe. So obviously somebody ran into some serious trouble running the canyon and they destroyed their canoe. So that's a good lesson to be careful. It's really smashed apart. Yeah, so this would have got pinned and wrapped, completely torn apart. Look at the back, smashed open and ripped here, and then in the spring it would have dislodged and washed way up the bank here. So this is Royal X.
Pack canoe.
This is the craziest part actually to me, that this is
Right through the floor.
yeah.
We got some hardware. The river gods take, the river gods provide.
Yes, recycling. Recycle, reduce, reuse, and close the loop. California girls were undeniable, fine, fresh, fierce.
Mullen is makes a great hand drill. Once this dries out, it's a perfect spindle, and you can use it to
Cool.
start a fire.
Yeah, I've never used it for that. It's also medicinal. You can make like a tincture, I guess, and or like some sort of tea, and it's good for congestion, a bunch of stuff. This is a big yellow flower, and the only thing I've actually used it for is the really soft, almost rabbit ear leaves for wiping your ass with. It's just glorious.
When they're green.
When they're green, yeah. A good reminder to be careful. Sometimes you run into stuff. That's what can happen, right? And that's why it's good to travel in groups when possible, and you know, have the skills to make the right decision sometimes over the skills to run the impossible. Because sometimes even if you could run something, you shouldn't, especially if you're solo, or you know, all your gear is in your canoe, all your food could be in a real survival situation, especially the more remote you get. Wow. Oh! Look at that. Just sitting here, my grub was just in the water and a fish hit it. What a gorgeous day so far. What a beautiful lake. I'd love to come do this stretch and just make it more about fishing. Right. So we just pulled over for lunch here. Obviously a fish processing table. And look at this. Quite the setup here. Big table, and I guess they throw a tarp over, maybe a canvas tarp. And got a pretty big group under there, I would imagine. I don't know if it's like a fish camp or a hunt camp or a little bit of both. Yeah, nice spot though. And close to, there's like a honey hole for walleye around the point here. So we're gonna try a few casts and do some jigging over there. Some yummy stuff here. In this I got M&Ms, peanuts, cashews, raisins, and almonds. Pretty good, courtesy of Costco. And the yummiest part, I got fruit by the foots. Woo! Every child's favorite. And fuzzy peaches. I just have a white curly tail with a chartreuse jig head.
Probably a bass, so we can't keep it.
So we're just approaching Mountain Chute here, which is I think runnable on one side in a very tight sliver, but if you miss it, it is very dangerous. So it's a short portage or carryover if we don't run it, but we're gonna take a look for sure to see.
Mountain Chute?
Yeah.
With how the sound of running water makes your heart elevate.
It's obvious where you have to hit, but this is all super aerated, crazy boil.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of sucking back into there.
Really close to the death hole, and then you're in this boil. You can't stay running, and then you're in this.
I think I'm sitting this one out.
There is a really dangerous kind of spot where you could get kind of sucked back into a hole. But I feel like if I was going to dump, I'd be well enough past that the current would push me out. So I think I'm going to go for it.
Ran successfully by me, Jim, and Max. Xander wasn't going to do it. Now he's deciding to. I think because he dumped in the canyon, that kind of takes a little bit of your confidence away, as happened to me every time I tip. You kind of get a little nervous, but he's a strong paddler and I'm rooting for him. I think he's going to do it. Definitely has some balls to attempt it at all. Buddy, yes!
Good boy!
4 successful runs, a little bit of nerves there, but was just great. So everyone's pumped up. What a great day it's been. We're gonna just find camp now. We'll get set up and hopefully catch a fish for dinner as well. Jim got a fish, but it's a bass, so we gotta let it go. beautiful out. Bass.
Oh, if bass was open, we'd be eating.
Right? Small dink bass. It has been a long day, and we are just pulling into camp now. It is pretty late, probably 8 o'clock. Gorgeous sunset right now. We did take a lot of time to do some extensive filming, and you know, we didn't have to rush, because normally we do this stretch and we take 3 days. This time we took 4. So we made it as far as we had to. However, it would have been nice to get to camp a little bit earlier. Caught a bunch of bass, but no pike or walleye, which is what we need because that season is open. I have caught them here just off the island over there. A couple on 2 different occasions. It is what it is. And so we still have tomorrow. We still have one more night. And a couple of decent walleye holes we could hit up. Big stand of red and white pines. Just gorgeous. Really nice. This one here.
Maxim swim down the river. It was eventful.
It's true. Tell us about what you did when you ran that rapid on the canyon.
My line up to it was exactly right, you know?
Yeah.
That's all.
Looks so clean.
Yeah, it was really clean. I think Xander had the cleanest run.
I think so too, yeah. I think the benefit of watching everyone.
Yeah, yeah. They also have open boats, remember?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Definitely adding weight to my canoe helped a lot.
Right.
Excited to do some more fishing.
Tucked in, snuggled in the tent, sat around the fire, ate chili mac dinner, had some tea, shared some laughs, reminisced of the day, and just enjoyed the view, listened to the loons a bit. It was turned out to be a really gorgeous campsite, an even better day. So really good, had a lot of fun, and I think everyone else did too. So gonna hit the sack. I'm looking forward to it tomorrow. Maybe gonna get some rain, but there's definitely a lot more eventful stuff on the horizon.
This will warm us up.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, good morning, George. Good boy. Oh, good morning to you. Good boy. Good. Yes, you are. What a friend, good boy. What a good boy.
Versus like how the natives, because like
What was the difference? They just built them way bigger?
if you just plug it in normally, there's air traps in here, so it takes a long time to get going. Plus this thing's all backed up, so you want to like let that water out, let it backflow for a little bit, cleans it out. You do it for like whatever, 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you just like make sure there's water flowing through it. I don't know, degunk it.
You must have read the instructions.
I've just been using it for a few years. And then that'll go. And
So yeah, this is the water from the lake, straight from the lake. It comes down, feeds through this filter with gravity, and winds up in that bladder down there as clean, drinkable water. It is a chilly one today. The weather has been really nice, but last night, man, probably at about 3 in the morning, it just started dumping rain. It got freezing cold at the same time. So we got pretty blue skies, the sun is out, but it is chilly. We're starting the day with a portage, a really pretty one around 3 Falls. We've caught some walleye there in the past, so maybe we'll get into some there as well. So we're just packing up right now and we are going to be on our way. Somehow my seat broke just while running a rapid yesterday, so I'm going to try to splice that here with a sapling as a temporary fix. Well, there's a little splice. Hopefully that does the trick. How it broke, I don't know. These seats are hardwood, and so there must have been a knot right there. Right on. As long as my heels don't start getting stuck, that's more like, you know,
irritating and
well, yeah, and then you feel like you might drown, and if you dump, right?
The drowning part.
Right, yeah. It's so cold out, all the black flies are stunned all over the bottom of the canoe. Crazy.
Oh yeah, something. We got a keeper! Definitely a lot smaller than what I typically keep. Enough for one person and a little bit of an hors d'oeuvre for everyone else. All I have for dinner tonight is a small can of soup, so I need the food. Pulling up to Waterfall Portage here. It's weird, it's not marked on my map, but we know it's here. And just approaching here, Jim managed to catch another pike. Maybe fish is on the menu for dinner tonight, we will see. Just saw that mud, knew it was going to be slippery, thought I could manage it, stepped in it, fell in a pile of mud. Look at how cute he is. He's ready. He thinks that he wants to get on the water because the bugs. He says, let's go. The bugs are bad. Let's go, he says. Good boy.
crayfish. Cool. Our maps that we printed out somehow like just didn't show the waterfall and this waterfall. I think that pull up on the right here, guys. I think there might be, I'm not sure, I think there might be some, yeah, there's the portage there. Actually a short one. I think maybe I lined through over there. You could line down here though, no? Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Just line it, drag it through. Oh, we've elected to line this one, so wish me luck. Tighten, tighten. Yeah, buddy. That is pretty wild. Look at this chain left over from the logging days, and it's growing out the tree. Unfortunately, it might kill it. If I had something, I might cut it off. But cedars live a long time. Oldest tree in Canada is a cedar. It's just growing right out of these rocks, so that's left over from the log drive. Normally don't see something like that and attached to live trees. Pretty cool. Cool. Approaching Train Trestle Rapids. I think this is the takeout here.
It's pretty hard, eh?
Tongue middle right.
It's harder than at higher water.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're not the only one who's fallen in the water.
Nice. Jim dumped. By the time he tried to get over to the tongue, he was too sideways and went into the hole. Tried to do a big cross draw, a high brace, but it was too late. But that amps the stakes up for the rest of us three. Woo! How was that?
It was good. Yeah, I felt really clean.
Did it feel like exactly what you wanted to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that was mint. Nicely done.
Yeah, good. Okay. Thanks.
Sweet. I don't really want to risk tipping here and swimming all of this.
Confident that we can do the first stretch. There's a big old eddy here, but say we don't make the eddy, say we dump, our stuff could go over the big falls that's just around the corner. I'm sure we can swim to shore and be safe, but the falls could take our things and maybe even our lives. Very low chance of that happening, but is it worth it? The answer is no.
We're gonna skip this part and then drop in after the waterfall and do the next two parts.
Woo! Getting close to done this portage, but I saw this branch sticking out here and I couldn't pass it up because you can rest the canoe and take a break without actually putting it down and having to haul it back up. So we're just scouting the bottom of rapid here. Our last obstruction of the day, we're gonna either run or portage and then camp at the base of this. It's pretty gnarly, fast moving water with a rapid right above it, and then a pretty decent sized obstruction right at the top that you gotta hit clean or else you're gonna swim and crash into the big stuff at the bottom. There's kind of a cross current like that pushing into a big wave, and I'm worried if I put my nose in, it'll shoot me that way and possibly try to tip me. I don't want something to happen upriver and swim all of that torrential stuff, so it's definitely tricky. The vultures are circling. Uh-oh. All right, wish me luck. Pretty good run by Jim there.
smart boy. What a smart boy.
Like a two-step process.
And you saying how Nate Scotia, yeah, you saying how as time went on,
I think everyone's feeling really good about themselves, and it's just been an awesome time tripping with Max and Xander. Interesting guys that have some good stories and things that you can learn from. Good paddlers as well, so it's just easy to travel with them, which is really nice. And what a beautiful, beautiful stretch of river this is. I mean, I've paddled it a few times, but it just always amazes me. It just hasn't changed a bit since the first time I paddled it. Like, nothing is different. It's really nice to see. It just feels so wild. It really feels like a remote river that's back in time for where it is, really. So, pretty special place here, and really just awesome day. Look at that fish that Jimbo caught.
fresh spring pike, man.
Gonna eat it here.
Good eating.
It's a little Frank's buffalo. So good.
Right?
Coming.
Less left.
Absolutely spectacular morning. So nice. I just love these mornings where you get this gorgeous mist. Woke up, there's a frost on everything. It was a chilly night and chilly morning, and still is cold. As that sun's breaking the horizon, it is warming up. We got about 15 kilometers to paddle today, with a few rapids and a portage. Nothing too insane. Should be really fun. Sharing a few stories with everybody. I'm gonna pack up and hit the water and hopefully have a safe journey out.
The husky, he's a pet.
Of course he is.
You're a pet. Lad Dicky of the North. That's why we called you North. Your name's
His lean is the cutest. Good boy.
If he gets to that point,
Nice. Merganser. Why was the owl not allowed back into Canada?
why?
Because it was barred. It's an owl joke.
Yeah.
How do cats like their meat?
Perfect.
Rare. Pulling down. Black pattern all over it. You ever seen a bass like that? It's got it in the mouth. And look at these patterns on it. Oh, it was really cool. I've never caught bass like that before. It like had this crazy pattern, and I don't think anything was wrong with it at all. It was just natural, sort of like birthmarks in a way, on the lips, on its tongue, all on the side, and the other side these like black spots. I don't know that it was any sort of illness, but it's hard to say. If anyone knows what that is, let me know in the comments, or if you've caught one like that. Oh, I got another one. Max is out front because he's the best looking.
Front man of the album. This is the album cover. My paddle's keen and bright, flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose flight. Dip, dip and swing. Dip, dip and swing her back. Flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. Dip, dip and swing her back. Flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. My paddle's keen and bright, flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. Dip, dip and swing back. Flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. Dip, dip and swing back. Flashing and silver. Follow the wild goose track. Dip, dip and swing. My paddle's flashing and silver, follow the wild goose flight, dip, dip and swing.
What a beautiful spot. Man, so nice. Man, what a gorgeous spot. Gorgeous day.
pin boat smashed and pinned up on that little island there.
Well, it turned out to be a pretty eventful rapid. Max tipped there when he hit some of the strong current, but not a big deal. It was just a fun swim down, and we're down the rapid in one piece.
It's a bass, Jim.
What?
It's a bass.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah!
Tank, bud, tank.
There's a bunch of just giant suckers running. They kind of look like carp too, but I can't tell. Pretty cool.
Whoa, buddy! Wow! Look at that baby, eh? All right, let's let him go. Just coming down the home stretch, little meandering float. It's been an awesome trip. High adventure, high stakes, fun rapids. Everyone was nervous. We all took some chances and came out on the other side in one piece. Better paddlers, better friends, and just had a great time. What a beautiful gem of a section of river that is. Wild place, great fishing, and we had awesome weather too, so can't ask for much more than that. We're just coming around the corner here, and we're going to take out our boats and load them up and travel back home. But amazing time. Please like and subscribe if you like the video, and check out the other guys' channels too. We got Max and Xander Budnick, and Jim Baird Adventure, my brother with North. Awesome time. Thanks a lot for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah! That was great. Thank you.